So starting to retrain people to make understand that this is such a resource-rich country, that we should preserve it. And how do you start with that? It's not in the manual. It's not how you analyze credits. This is another challenge to introduce the concept of sustainability within the bank. So another attempt to get buy-ins from the people to have this idea, this mindset. Just starting with simple tree planting in all the branches. Have a little ceremony of tree planting, and then next is looking at the energy bills, etc., etc. Just something closer to home, and progressively also with our stakeholders, here and there, wherever they're ready, because we need to give them time. Clean development projects, yeah, and putting together a geothermal project with the climate change capital people here in the UK, actually, for the carbon credits. Wherever we can, at every level, we try to move the bank in that direction. A lot is available out there, and we are trying to do this seriously. It started from a little task force, voluntary task force within the bank. Now that the buzz is ringing, now we're able to put a team within the structure of the bank. I learned a lot of patience. I want to jump ahead, but it doesn't work. So, and another point where we'd like to take the bank is also the creative industries. Yeah. Indonesia's strength. Indonesia's strength is more soft power. We'll never be a strong nuclear country. So it's the soft power, it's the creative industry, music, arts and craft, dance. That's just inborn. It happens also that this administration is also promoting the creative industries in a big way. Another point, we help a lot, sponsorships for social-related, poverty-related projects. And but we also do, sponsorship for the performing arts, writers' festival, that sort of thing. So the challenge is the mainstreaming of what I was just saying. The shift from corporate to SME, this is already happening, it's at a policy level. The creative industry, it's moving into the policy level. We've just started it through the SME work and the creative industry. The CSR, the corporate social responsibility, by law now, the parliament passed a law that it's actually regulated, that every company has to have a CSR program. Of course, much to the outrage of the private sector. But then again, the funny thing is, it ought not to have to be regulated. It should just be part. So it should just be mainstream. Now, the next biggest challenge is really to mainstream the sustainability concept, the CSR, mainstream the CSR, and of course, the good governance and all the rest of it. Yes, and governance work that the bank had also to do with the mindset change, introducing the whistleblowing function within the bank, signing integrity pacts in the open with the staff, with the stakeholders. Progressively, not imposing on the third parties. Whenever they're ready, please sign an integrity pact with us. So things are happening, and I'm quite happy. It's not ideal yet, but these are the building blocks to take forward. So after having gone through all of that, we said, okay, apparently put it down in writing. All of that had been our plan together. All that mainstreaming of all the points that we mentioned. So I can really relax a little bit more. That's why I'm here. Because inshallah, the ball is rolling and things are happening. And it is quite possible. And it is our responsibility. And hopefully, this will create a little ripple and challenge all these structural adjustments, the Washington consensus and whatnot. But what can we do within those limitations? What can we do within those limitations? Well, at least we don't have the IMF anymore. We paid off all the debts. And we are able to take charge more of our own lives. I need to say one point. Luckily, Indonesia, and of course the banking system, is not as affected by this current crisis because we are mostly relying on the domestic economy, less so on trade, plus the fact that it is a policy of the bank not to deal in derivatives whereby the underlying transactions is unclear. Some say, oh, you're so old-fashioned and not sophisticated. Oh, you do all these instruments. Let's see who has the last laugh. Yeah, we just, when we started, let's just go back to basic. Just go back to basic. Because, you know, Indonesia is not yet blessed with the best infrastructure for the virtual IT to reach all throughout the archipelago. So at the moment, we still need the bank, we still need the branch, we still need the ATM in all the villages. But eventually, obviously, this will be taken over by handphones and whatnot. There's not enough banks, in fact, that reaches out to the villages. There's only 2 other state banks. One is called Bank Rakyat Indonesia, which is more or less like a Muhammad Yunus concept, but not primarily working with women, but also microfinance. It was designed to work for villages, and BNI was designed to be with big corporates. So I think I'll end here for now. We can have a little Q&A. I think I have like 20 minutes here. Okay.